Last season, the Victor girls softball team reached the state semifinals, losing to the eventual state champions, East Meadow. They made it to the semis by beating Williamsville North in the regionals. Last weekend, a rematch with Williamsville North took place. Only there's one big difference this year with the Blue Devils. Sophomore Katie Sidare.
Last year, as a freshman, she wanted to be on the varsity. I just said, "You're not ready. You got to get a little better." And she took that to heart and worked so hard in the off season. And when she came back, we were blown away with how much improvement she had made and how much the ball moves with the speed that she had picked up. And now you can't keep her off the field. So
Katie Sidare has been a revelation for Victor. Time and again, the first-year pitcher stepped up, beating state-ranked Fairport with 17 strikeouts and tossing 3 no-hitters.
I've had a good season so far, some no-hitters.
Yep.
Talk to me about that, just the experience of being a part of a no-hitter.
I just try and focus on one pitch at a time, making sure I'm hitting my spots and just making sure I get it.
Katie had a big weekend, as did the undefeated Blue Devils. Friday night, a no-hitter versus Penfield. Saturday, coming on in relief, preserving a 3-0 win over Williamsville South. And then starting and getting the win over Williamsville North. A lot to ask of a sophomore.
I don't really talk to her too much, she knows what she has to do. She's very mature. She's a sophomore, but she's very mature in the circle. Nothing flusters her. She really stays together well. If somebody gets a hit or she plunks somebody, it's just right on to the next pitch. And she has a great mentality to be a pitcher. Her dad has worked really hard with her. He should get a lot of credit too.
She's doing a great job on the mound, working, staying humble, getting in the zone. So we couldn't be prouder of her, but hopefully she just continues to improve this season,
What's going through your head, in those later innings?
Just focusing on my form, making sure I'm getting the keys I need for every pitch.
Even though Katie's just a sophomore, the team has faith in her, and she has the team behind her to back her up.
It just means that we all have to have her back and lift her up. And, we're constantly talking. There's not a player in the field who's silent. Everyone's talking. On the bench, everybody's talking. She's throwing the pitches, but everybody behind her is definitely strong. Everyone on the bench is especially strong, calling out if the runner's going, picking signals, stuff like that. So, we all believe in her, and she believes in us, and that's really what's going on. So,
Victor ended Saturday with a 10-0 mark, and were ranked 3rd in the state's first poll that was released on April 29th. The Blue Devils are looking for another run at the state title, but remain committed to taking it one day at a time.
This team they're great. Definitely something special, but we're a humble team. Everybody on this team is important. We're carrying 16 girls. Every single person is important. They all play a crucial role, and if it was 15 girls, we wouldn't be how we are. We work very hard. We like to believe that we're working the hardest that we can work. We're going to try to improve every single day.
For Katie Sidare, the future looks bright. But again, the focus is clear.
And you're only a sophomore. Tell me about the future. What goals do you have personally and as a team?
I just want to play every game at my best, and I feel like the team wants to do that too, and we've all just been taking it one game at a time.
Where do you see her going this year, the next few years?
That's up to her. She'll be in control of that. She keeps working and she keeps pitching hard, and she's getting stronger and stronger and bigger. I don't know if there's a ceiling.
From Victor, this is Jeff Barron with the Vision High School Sports Beat.